Now, the next topic is transport of gases. The oxygen which has reached to the alveoli, how it will be transported to each and every cell of the body. That oxygen is transported in two forms. First is the solution form and another is oxyhemoglobin. 3% of oxygen dissolves in blood plasma. It dissolves in the watery or the fluid portion of blood and then it is transported. 97% of oxygen combines with hemoglobin, which is present in red blood cells, and oxygen, when it combines with hemoglobin, it is called oxyhemoglobin, and 97% of oxygen is transported as oxyhemoglobin. Now, transport of कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड. अब ये ऑक्सीजन चली गई बॉडी के हर टिश्यू तक. हर टिश्यू में जो कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड प्रोड्यूस हुई है दैट इज टेकन बाय द ब्लड एंड गिवन टू द लंग्स फॉर एक्सहेलेशन. 7% of carbon dioxide again dissolves in blood plasma and is transported in the solution form. 23% of carbon dioxide combines with hemoglobin. Same hemoglobin जो RBC में present है, हमने class 9 में पढ़ा भी था. What is its function? It helps in transport of oxygen and carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide when combines with hemoglobin, it is called carbaminohemoglobin, and it is 23% of carbon dioxide is transported in this form. 70% of carbon dioxide is transported as bicarbonate ions. How? Let us see. Say, this is a blood vessel, or we can say it is a capillary. Say, this is a blood vessel. Inside blood vessel, what I am showing is a RBC. This is a red blood cell, RBC. This is the blood vessel. Inside I have shown the RBC. Carbon dioxide from blood plasma enters inside the RBC. Here it combines with water and this forms carbonic acid. 70% of carbon dioxide enters from the blood plasma into the RBCs, and inside RBC it combines with water to form carbonic acid. The carbonic acid, as soon as it is formed, it dissociates into hydrogen ions and bicarbonate ion. As soon as carbonic acid is formed, it dissociates into hydrogen ion and bicarbonate ion, and these are the bicarbonate ions which transport carbon dioxide. So we have seen the transport of carbon dioxide. Now there is a term given in your book, that is the residual volume. What do we mean by residual volume? Even after complete exhalation, some amount of air always remains in the lungs. चाहे हम कितना भी ज़बरदस्ती फोर्सिबली एक्सहेल करें, सांस छोड़ें, the lungs, they are always filled with certain amount of air, and that amount of air is called residual volume. So we are finished with this part of the chapter, that is respiration. These back exercise question answers on page 105, they are solved for you in the notes. And then there is a question, how are lungs designed in human beings to maximize the area for exchange of gases? If the alveolar surface is spread out, it would cover the area approximately 80 square meter, and this much surface is available for exchange of gases, and this is how the lungs are designed in human beings to maximize the area for exchange of gases. These you will find, these answers you will find in your notes, that is in the respiration. So we are finished with this part.